Love is never easy, especially when distance and time try to pull two hearts apart. Turkish dramas often tell powerful stories where love must survive separation, misunderstandings, and years of longing. These series show how true feelings can remain strong even when life takes people in completely different directions. Sometimes lovers are forced apart by fate, family, or painful circumstances, yet their connection refuses to fade no matter how much time passes. The emotional depth in these stories makes every reunion feel even more meaningful. Viewers witness heartbreak, patience, and the strength of unconditional love. These dramas prove that real love doesn't disappear with distance. In this video, we're exploring the top 10 Turkish dramas where love survives distance and time that will truly touch your heart. On number 10 we have Yan Oda. Yan Oda follows the emotional journey of two families whose lives become unexpectedly connected after a marriage brings them under the same roof. While the adults deal with complicated relationships and past secrets, a heartfelt love story slowly begins to grow between two young people. Their connection starts with curiosity and quiet moments but gradually deepens into something meaningful. However, family expectations and personal struggles constantly stand in their way. Distance, misunderstandings, and emotional barriers test their growing bond. Despite the pressure surrounding them, their feelings continue to strengthen over time. The series explores how love can quietly survive even in complicated family situations. Yan Oda presents a soft yet emotional story about patience and lasting connection. On number 9 we have Iraq. Iraq tells the story of two people whose lives are shaped by painful past events and difficult choices. The male lead lives a double life, hiding secrets that could destroy everything around him. When fate brings him together with a woman connected to his past, emotions quickly become complicated. Their relationship grows slowly as trust and truth become major obstacles. As hidden secrets begin to surface, the couple is forced to face emotional distance and moral conflicts. Despite the uncertainty, their bond continues to develop. The series blends romance with suspense and personal redemption. Iraq shows how love can survive even when the past refuses to stay buried. On number 8 we have Güzel Aşklar Diary. Güzel Aşklar Diary presents a passionate love story set against a beautiful yet emotionally complex background. The main characters come from very different worlds, and their meeting sparks an immediate connection. However, life circumstances and family responsibilities soon push them apart. As time passes, both characters continue to carry the memories of their love. Their emotional journey becomes a story of longing, patience, and hope. Even when distance separates them, their feelings never completely fade. The series highlights how love can remain alive despite changing life paths. Güzel Aşklar Diary delivers a romantic story filled with emotional depth. On number 7 we have Hudutsuz Sevda. Hudutsuz Sevda is a powerful drama about revenge, loyalty, and unexpected love. The male lead returns to his hometown after many years away, carrying the pain of a tragic past. His life becomes even more complicated when he meets a woman connected to the families involved in his old conflict. Their relationship grows despite the tension surrounding them. Old grudges and dangerous enemies constantly threaten their happiness. Distance and emotional barriers test their loyalty to each other, yet their connection continues to grow stronger with time. Hudutsuz Sevda shows how love can survive even in the middle of conflict and revenge. On number 6 we have Gadar. Gadar follows a man who returns home after years of military service only to find his life completely changed. The world he once knew feels distant and unfamiliar. In the middle of this chaos, he meets a woman who becomes an unexpected source of comfort. Their connection develops slowly as both characters struggle with personal pain and trauma. Life's hardships often force them apart, but their emotional bond remains strong. Love becomes a rare moment of peace in their difficult lives. The series blends action, drama, and heartfelt romance. Gadar tells a story about love surviving through hardship and time. On number 5 we have Yabani. Yabani tells the story of a young man who was kidnapped as a child and forced to grow up on the streets. Years later, fate gives him a chance to reconnect with the wealthy family he was taken from. While trying to adapt to a life he barely remembers, he struggles with feelings of anger, confusion, and loneliness. In the middle of this emotional chaos, a heartfelt love story slowly begins to develop. The woman he meets becomes someone who understands his pain and supports his journey. However, social differences and past trauma constantly challenge their relationship. Time and distance often push them apart, but their emotional connection never fades. Yabani shows how love can grow even in the most difficult circumstances. On number 4 we have Tush Kajit Makas. Tush Kajit Makas follows a brilliant young man who possesses an extraordinary memory and intelligence. His life has always been shaped by injustice justice after his father was wrongfully accused of a crime. Determined to clear his father's name, he dedicates his life to fighting against corruption. Along the way, he meets a strong and supportive woman who becomes an important part of his journey. Their relationship grows through shared struggles and emotional understanding. However, the dangerous world of legal battles and powerful enemies constantly threatens their happiness. Distance and responsibilities test their love again and again. Tush Kajit Makas highlights how love can remain strong even while chasing justice. On number 3 we have Curly Sepeti. Curly Sepeti explores the hidden lives of housemaids working in a wealthy neighborhood. Beneath the glamorous surface of the elite world lies a story filled with secrets, ambition, and emotional struggles. One of the central storylines focuses on a romantic relationship that develops despite social differences. The couple must face judgment, misunderstandings, and difficult life choices. Their love grows slowly through trust and shared experiences. However, circumstances often force them to stay apart or hide their feelings. Even when distance separates them, their emotional bond remains strong. Curly Sepeti shows how love can survive even in a world divided by status. On number 2 we have Kardeşlerim. Kardeşlerim tells the heartbreaking story of 4 siblings who suddenly lose their parents and are forced to survive on their own. While struggling with poverty and life challenges, they try to stay together and protect one another. In the middle of their hardships, several emotional love stories begin to unfold. Young relationships grow through shared struggles and emotional support. The couples face jealousy, misunderstandings, and painful separations. Life circumstances repeatedly push them apart, yet their feelings remain strong. The series beautifully portrays how love can endure through time and hardship. Kardeşlerim delivers powerful emotional storytelling. On number 1 we have Donance. Donance presents a gentle and heartfelt story about love, patience, and understanding. The series follows a young woman who moves to a quiet coastal town hoping to start a new chapter in her life. There she meets a young man who is caring for his autistic brother, and their lives slowly become connected. At first their personalities clash, but over time a sincere bond begins to grow between them. Their relationship develops through empathy, kindness, and shared responsibility. Life challenges occasionally create distance between them, but their emotional connection continues to deepen. The peaceful setting adds warmth to their love story. Donance is a touching drama about love that grows stronger with time. These Turkish dramas beautifully show that true love doesn't disappear with distance or time. Even when life separates people through hardship, fate often brings hearts back together. If you enjoy emotional love stories filled with patience, longing, and powerful reunions, these series are definitely worth watching.